Breath. Aizawa's pav. Me. Hitoshi enough. Hitoshi. But dad, you heard him. Me. I did, but did you saw his wounds? Zashi. Did he always have the bandage around him? Me. So you don't know anything about it either? Zashi. No. The little listener never told me a thing. Toshi, what about you? You guys are pretty close. Hitoshi. I never saw them. He never changed in front of me. Zashi. Sho, I'll leave this up to you. After this morning I am sure he is angry at me. I mean, we basically forgot his birthday. Me. I know. I wanted to give him this. I still had his present on me. It was something small, but we knew how much he loved to write things down and thought an old feather pen would be perfect for him. Eri. I am sorry for being here. If only you never rescued me. Zashi. No, sweetheart. He's just angry at us. He didn't mean what he said. I watched my husband pick her up and go to our room, and I knew that she would sleep with us tonight. It was, however, the moment me and Hitoshi watched my husband carry Eri in his hand to our bedroom that we heard a loud thump. It was coming from the attic too. Me. Izuku. Without any hesitation I went to the door and tried to open it. It didn't budge at all. Me. Izuku. Open up. Nothing. This time I was getting worried as I couldn't even hear his crying at all. So I decided to break down the door and run in and up the small staircase. There I found him laying on the ground. He was hyperventilating too. Me. Izuku. Hitoshi went right after me as I went to my kid. Not gonna lie, he was in a very bad state. Me. Toshi, get me some ice. I was glad that Hitoshi knew how it felt like having a panic attack, even though I hated the knowledge. Still, he never had this much of an attack, and I never seen anything like this. Me. Izuku, can you hear me? What a stupid question, but I needed to know it. Me. Izuku, try listening and focus on my voice. As I was right next to him I quickly checked his pulse and it was over the top. Not only that, but it was irregular. Me. Kid, breath. In, and, out, in, and, out. I know you can hear me. The truth was I didn't know at all. I hoped it. If not, then his state would be a lot worse than what I thought. Seeing as he was not reacting at all and any tries of communication or even getting him back to his consciousness didn't work at all, I had only one last try. I hoped that the sudden coldness on his skin would throw his body off. It was for sure not something recommended, but it was my last resort. Hitoshi. Dad. Me. Izuku. Come on, snap out of it. Placing the ice cube that Shinso got me on Izuku's neck, I hoped that it would help snap him out. By now I was holding my own son and regretting what happened. All the injuries that he had on him were something I never saw. He seemed so happy to me that I never even suspected anything at all. Me. Kitten. It took a couple of minutes until his breath started to stabilize. His pulse was over the top and he had a fever now, but he was with us and that was the most important thing. Me. Toshi, go back to sleep or at least try. Hitoshi. But Dad. Me. No buts. I'll stay with him. Don't worry. He'll be fine. Now after Izuku started breathing somewhat normal again, I picked him up and left the room. I knew how much he didn't like her, and so I couldn't get him back to his own shared room or our master bedroom since her stuff or Eri herself were there. So in the end I went for the living room and the huge sofa we had. Me. Oh Izuku. How in the world did you come to such a conclusion? We won't be giving you away, kitten. And I'll find the one that hurt you this much. Don't worry anymore, problem child. You don't have to suffer on your own. As the night went on, his fever passed away too. It seemed as it was only something temporarily caused by his own inner demons. There was nothing much I could do besides ask and try to talk to him, but how was that useful when the person already gave up? I was a hero and I saved so many people and yet failed to see my own son suffering. He was a great pretender to say the least, but it was scaring me too. Just knowing that he was able to hide everything and the medical first aid skills he had were also no joke. I saw them firsthand after all. Me. What should I do with you, problem child?